Hey guys, it's Mike. I just wanted to say I'm coming up with a new series, and this series is called, it's for old games, and I know you guys are probably thinking that, oh, hey, this isn't an old game, this is, World at War. It's made for PS2, and actually, I'm playing on the PS3 version. Uh, it was made for the PS2 and Xbox One, I think. But I'm doing older games too, as you'll eventually see. Like, I've got an SNES and an NES that I'm gonna start using. Um, the NES isn't an actual NES, it's just a remake with a multi-out. And, I have a real NES, or SNES, but I need to get a multi-out before I can record some film. Because right now it's just a cable plug-in. So, yeah, this is World at War, and, I'm starting the series off with this game, and basically during this I'm just going to say what I like about the games and why I still play them even though they're really old, even though this one's only a couple years old. I think 2007 or 2005, maybe earlier. But I'll cut it out to when I show you the lighting spot, but mainly, I'm going to just be playing this game normally. Like, this isn't a live recording. I'll be playing the game normally, and then I'll record after. And so, some of the things I like about this game are the lighting. Like, the lighting is perfect. I mean, in the newer Call of Duties, the newer Call of Duties, I don't see it as much. Like, the lighting, they've got some good light colors, but when your teammate walks through, you don't see a shadow, which I really don't like. It's unrealistic. And, these graphics, they're not the best, but I mean, for, PS2 times and Xbox One, they were pretty good. Because I remember I used to have it on, PS2, but I got Final Fronts instead. Like, I traded it in because I thought there was a slight difference with something, and I was right, there are no zombies on Final Fronts. And actually, I'll also be playing some PS2 games. I also have the Wii for some reason, but the Wii isn't hooked up. Anyway, let's get back on track. So, I like the lighting because of, when players walk through it in this one. I think it's only this map, but it shows a shadow, and I also like it with the zombies because in certain parts of the map, they'll walk through a light, like in the help door, and right now I'm watching this from an uncut perspective, so if I'm saying from the inside the help door and I'm already inside of it, then forgive me. No, we will not forgive you. Still really loud. I like the lighting a lot because it's just, it's really good because it's like barely pixelized, and Call of Duty didn't slack on this game at all. And I honestly think that this was the best Call of Duty they've made yet. And I would just like to point out this is before Call of Duty Ghosts is supposed to come out, and I'm probably gonna post it right after I finish this, so you know, that's the obvious. But I also like this game for the sounds of the zombies because I'll cut it to a later time where I'm upstairs. So here we are upstairs, and you hear around round 10, I think round 8 it starts, or round 9. Then you hear the zombies, and you also hear zombie dogs, which was hinting that they were gonna have hellhounds later, even though, they added them at the last map made for... Wait, no, I think did they have them in Verrückt? The sounds, I really like them because they sound like natural zombie sounds. They don't sound like groaning old people who just got out of bed and can't move. I also like the hellhound sound because they sound like the attack dogs that just went, like, horribly wrong, because they're, like, chained up or whatever. And another thing I like is the graphics, because for a game that was made in 2005, these graphics are really good. And, I also like how this game is kind of simplistic, but the gore is good. Like, I mean, I don't like it because sometimes it's too gory because you just shoot and the head. That was the weirdest sound I've ever made. I'll probably cut that out. And I cut it out. So, okay, what I was saying was, another thing I like about, the zombies game mode is the gore, like, the blood and gore, because I don't like it, but it's really defined, which, I mean, I know it's all fake, but, you know, sometimes it's gory, and, I also like the graphics, like, how everything is made, because I like the setting and I think the mode, I think that's what it's called. But, I like it because it's set back in a depressing World War II time where you would assume that a zombie apocalypse would happen. Like, in this building, you walk by and say, oh, I don't want to go in there, it's probably infested with zombies. I mean, if zombies were real. And, I will see you later.